I am a lifelong hiker and backpacker. One day at work, I just happened to be walking through the parking lot, took a turn, and just felt my knee. Something happened, something different. The pain was pretty tremendous. I got some cortisone injections. I tried some physical therapy. No matter what I did, it wasn't helping. Anytime I went outdoors, it was just too uncomfortable to pursue anything that was any kind of significant elevation gain or loss. It was a pretty significant length of time between my injury in the fall and in the spring when I went to the orthopedist, and he just said, there's really not much more we can do. I said, this is not the life that I want. I want to be able to do the things that I love so much, and I can't climb, and I can't walk distance, and I certainly can't carry a 35-pound backpack. I went out to my car and I cried, and then I got really upset. It felt like a knee was not something that should keep me from being able to do the things that I love. And so I just really started researching and was able to find an answer. There was a device that would just relieve the pressure on that part of the knee. It made so much sense. And it definitely was much less invasive than any of the other options. We got up in the morning, drove down to OHSU. My husband and I checked in. I met the anesthesiologist, saw Dr. Crawford. They prepped me, and I think by noon it was all done. I mean, it was amazing. I was home and laying on the couch with my knee elevated by afternoon. And then I just recovered. When I first came home, I told my husband I felt sad because I had this kind of bump right here. And he said, that is something that you should be super proud of because you are an innovator. And so from that point on, I really didn't feel badly about it at all. 8 or 10 weeks later, my daughter and I went to Scotland. I did a lot of walking and climbing mountains, and I really feel like the device has been just life-changing. If I walk, I would say over 10 miles, that's kind of the breaking point of when I'll feel it the next day. But I don't feel any different in my left knee, where I had the implant, than I do in my right knee, which is just angry after that length of hike. Since then, I've backpacked the McKenzie River. I think that's 26 miles. I've hiked all over the Mount Rainier, Mount Hood, all of the things that are really the desires of my heart. This knee implant has allowed me to continue with those activities. So I'm super grateful. I can't say enough about how great an experience it's been for me. When you go into a clinical trial, you don't know if you're going to be successful or not. But for me, it's been life-changing, and I would just recommend it to anyone who wants to continue to be active but doesn't want to have a full knee replacement. I just think that it was the right thing at the right time for me, and I think it'll change others' lives too.